Now this question says that the table shows some information about the ages in years of 60 people. Now these are the ages, okay? And we're told that on the grid, draw a frequency polygon for the information in the table. Okay? Now this takes us to frequency polygons. Frequency polygons. Now what are frequency polygons? They are just line graph representation of values. Okay? They are line graph representation of values. And in frequency polygons, you actually use the midpoints of the intervals. Okay? You use the midpoints of the intervals. You don't use lower class or upper class boundaries. Okay? Now let's find out the midpoints of the intervals here. Okay, or better still, let's work them out here. Now let's call the midpoints x. Okay, now the midpoints are x. Okay, so we're going to work out every value of x so that it will help us in our plotting. So we have from 0 to 9 is 9. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. Okay, now 10 plus 19 is 29. Divided by 2 is 14.5. Now 20 plus 29, 49 divided by 2 is 24.5. Now since if we look at this now, it follows a particular pattern: 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69. There's no difference in pattern. We could be wise enough or fast enough to just increase each interval by 10. You can notice that this is increasing by 10, 14.5, 24.5. So the next one will be 34.5, 44.5, 54.5, 64.5. Now to check, let's check for the last one. You have 60 plus 69 divided by 2, and that's 64.5. So everything is correct. Now on this axis, now we're going to make out a plot. Okay, now this axis represent the y-axis represents the frequency, and the x-axis represents the x. Okay, the intervals, that's the ages. Now we'll start with the first one, 4.5. now this is 5, so this is 4, so 4.5 will be in between. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 will be here. If the age is 4.5, the frequency will be 6. So we just go up, and this is 5, this is 6. Okay, this is let's find out the calibration in between. 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, now 5 divided by, in between here we'll have 10 calibrations. 5 divided by 10 is 1/2, that's 0.5. so this is actually 5, this is 5.5, this is 6. Okay, so 6 will be here. Okay, now the next one is 14.5. now this is 10 and this is 15, so 14.5 will be in between here. Okay, now 14.5 and frequency of 13, we have 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, 12.5, 13. 13 will be here. Okay, now the next one is 24.5 and 12. This is 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24.5 is going to be here. 24.5 and 12. So we have 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12. So it's going to be here. Okay, now the next one is 34.5 and 9. This 35. Okay, 34.5 will be in between, so we trace 9 to it. This is 10, this is 9.5, this is 9. Okay, You have it here. Now the next one is 44.5 and 7. So 44.5 will be in between here, and this is your 5, this is your 5.5, this is your 6, this is your 6.5, this is your 7. So it's going to be here. Okay, the next one is 54.5 and 3. 50, this is 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So 54.5 and then 3. So you have, this is 5.5, this is 5 rather, this is 4.5, this is 4, this is 3.5, this is 3. So 3 will be here. Okay, now the last one is 64.5 and 10. This is 61, 62, 63, 64. So 64.5 will be this space. Okay, 64.5 then 10. Then we'll have to trace it up to 10. Okay, it's going to be here. Okay, now we're going to join these lines, and now we're not going to join with a curve, because it's not a curve graph, it's a straight graph. Okay, so for each point we just join with a straight, it's like a line graph. For each point we are safe enough to join with line graphs. Let's join them. Okay, now in between two lines we just use a straight line and join it. Okay, okay, now this is how the line graph or the frequency polygon is going to look like. This is how you basically draw frequency polygons. Just always bear in mind that it's the midpoint, okay, that you're drawing against the frequency. Okay, now if you always bear this in mind, you won't make mistakes when it comes to drawing frequency polygons. So that's all for frequency polygons.